Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert Adam Duran answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
How is your week going?
It's going great. Going great.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. It's heating up here in California. It's early April and already 90 degrees.
Oh, yeah. Perfect time.
Summer is
Perfect
here.
time for local SEO because people are out and about.
That's
trying
right.
to find what can I do around my town.
Well, this one, so this episode is really not for those people. This is for the business owner. And actually, this is a cool feature that Google has rolled out in the US, English-speaking results. And actually, what it's supposed to do, it's called the About This Result. And what it's supposed to do is give you an idea of that result, like more background information. So that way it's kind of trying to get rid of the fake news kind of stuff off of Google, give you, the reader and users, a way to understand where Google is getting that information from.
Okay.
So the cool offshoot of that is if you have a website for your company, then you can also see this About This Result and check how Google sees your business in kind of a holistic way and see basically the relevance signals that Google is keying on for your business. And first, we'll just go through how to get to see these results. It's pretty easy, actually, once you do this. So first type in your, the name of your business. Then you're going to see the results. You're going to see next to the result for your business, for your website, 3 little vertical dots. When you click on those 3 dots, you're going to see a pop-up will kind of come up. Click on More About This page. And then you're going to see when you do that, this is how Google is kind of judging your online presence. Pretty cool. Now,
yeah, I'm excited.
If you want to take a moment to the listeners, you can start right there. You can do that. Check out your own company or your own business. Now,
am I able to do that now, or you want me to click?
Nah, you've done it. It's okay. So now, if on that more about this page, those results, when they come up, if there's nothing there, you have a big problem. Okay, so I have seen that where we go to a website or go to this More About This page, and Google basically says, here's the page, and they have no other information about it. In those cases, now there's a problem. That is a big signal that Google has decided not to crawl your page, not to look for your page, and not to basically think of you as a relevant result. So if that's the case, you're going to have to call an SEO specialist. All right, that right now in this podcast, you're not going to learn how to fix that, unfortunately.
What I just heard is cha-ching, 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 $.
Well, I hear the opposite for that business.
Well, that's what I mean. It's they're spending the money out. They're not receiving the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible when this happens. It could be a result of a penalty in the past that was never addressed. It could be a number of things. But if you're in that case, yeah, you're gonna have to call someone to take a look, basically, and they can help you, give you some advice. So,
sounds awesome.
Well, the general result, though, the more likely is that you're going to see that page. It's going to be separated basically into 3 different sections. The top section is going to say basically a description of your business. Now, Google can pull that. If you have a Wikipedia page, it'll pull it from there. If you have a Google business profile, it'll pull it from there. So both of these things, or if you have a Wikipedia page, good on you. if you have and you should definitely have a Google business profile page. It's a Google listing, and you should have your description already filled out there as well.
Okay.
Question.
Yes. Should businesses make their own Wikipedia page?
If you can, it's a process. It is a long process.
Interesting.
And you have to get a lot of relevancy outside of your own website. You have to have basically a well-known business to do it. So
interesting.
If you don't, then for this results page, it's okay. It'll just say there's no, you won't have a site like Wikipedia won't be mentioned. All
okay.
right.
Yep.
Under that, you'll see it'll say web results about the source. So these are really, really important just to take a look at. So you'll have 3 or 4 results. Click on the more results under that, and you'll have about 10 or 15 different results about your website. So these are really important. You'll see most likely if you're a company or a business, you'll see if you have it, a LinkedIn page for your company. You'll see if you've done press releases. You'll see maybe a couple results of press releases. If you have been around for a while and you have a lot of hires, you're going to see an Indeed page. You know, it does. What you're going to see there are some very, very relevant results. So Google is giving relevancy to these other pages that are linking to you. That is a really important thing for you to take note of. So if you don't have any control over those properties, like if it's a Yelp page that shows up, get control of that Yelp page. You have to make sure that those results that that are in that, Google is saying that these are relevant to your business. Make sure that you can claim them, control them, and then you can add information to them as well. So very, very important. If you're part of any kind of organization, you might see links in there from those organizations to your business. Those are awesome. So basically, take note, make sure that you control those properties. The other thing, if you don't have many results or any results, this is going to be your chance to start building those results. So that means, make a company LinkedIn page, for example. Make a Foursquare page, for example. A Facebook page. Issue some press release or a press release or two about a service that you do. So these things all will end up being a very relevant result for your business. And Google will see that, and it will understand that algorithm will understand your business a lot more.
Okay, couple questions.
Yes.
So like you go to the more info and you see, let's just say you have you have a Facebook page and it has, let's just say 500 followers, but it's not showing up. Or it's Yelp and you have a really strong Yelp page and it's not showing up.
Yep.
Is there any way to notify Google and say, hey, Google my business, and you'll find all these other results?
Yes, there is. And at the end, I'll tell you how to do that at the end of the podcast.
Skip ahead. See,
yeah.
I did not get my agenda for this podcast. Great.
That's okay. Anyway, what you want to take from this is you want to make sure that you're trying to build your business profile, not just on your website, not just on that Google business profile listing, but on other platforms. You have to do this. And nowadays, an established company has all of these things, so think about your business as, okay, what would an established company have? They would have press releases, they would have a LinkedIn page, the Facebook page, all of those major platforms they would have covered. Okay. So, and this will help show you if Google is even recognizing that. By the way, these results can change. It can change. That's just the way it is. So, run this or do this, every couple of weeks just for funsies, and take note.
Got it.
All right. Now, once you've done that, here's a little way to make it a little more exciting. Do that for your competition. So you know who your competition is. So see where they're ranking. See where their sites are mentioned. Just go and do the same thing for them. and you'll see if you see any that you're like, oh, wow, I need to be on that directory, or oh, wow, I need to be in that newspaper. Now you have a guideline, a way to go. Now you have kind of a target that you can try to reach by doing so. Register with that directory, write to that newspaper, find out how you can get an article there, etc. Stuff like that. Get those for your business, especially if those competitors are outranking you. This is a really, really easy way to see why. Why are you being outranked?
Sounds good. Very
Nice.
good.
All right.
I'm waiting for the end.
If you don't like one of the results, so maybe it's for a different company, something is strange, you want them to add something, at the very bottom of the page, there's a feedback link. Click on that link and another pop-up will allow you to highlight the page or part of the page or whatever that link is or whatever you want on there. And then you can add your wish. Hey, Google, please check this one out. Or, hey, this is not for our business. So you can submit that feedback, cross your fingers. Hopefully this is a beta release, right? So it's still pretty new. So hopefully someone in Google land will see that and update your listing. There you go.
All right. That sounds great. That's really helpful.
This is pretty cool and pretty ingenious. I like this one. And like I said, it's only in the US right now, we think, and it should be everywhere within the US and English speaking results. Outside of the US, you can probably expect it pretty soon because it is pretty useful. Pretty interesting.
Very good.
It's weird because it's kind of like, I think it's in response to Facebook, having to fact check the posts and stuff like that. This is kind of Google's answer to that. When our results, you want to see why and where their results are coming from.
Yeah, you want to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, and now you can see how the sausage is made about your business. Boom.
Excellent.
That's all I got, Jamie.
All right. Well, that is finally a good podcast that we can actually use. Just kidding. I tease Adam relentlessly.
Yes, thank you.
Anyway, so if you enjoyed this podcast, make sure to share it out to anyone you know that might be saying, I do all this stupid website stuff. Not stupid. I do all the website stuff and it doesn't do anything for my business. Now you can look like a super genius and just, hey, let's Google it and click on the dots and see, oh, look at that. You have no relevance. And why is that? Oh, somebody else hacked me a while ago. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Nobody wants that. And so then also, if you have other questions, feel free to go to our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, or LinkedIn, Local SEO in 10, and submit a question there. We'll cover it in a upcoming podcast, or we may direct you to our website where the podcasts are stored or searchable, and that's magnifiedmedia.net. And so just click on the podcast button and search up any topic that you can think of, and chances are there's plenty of episodes and plenty of content about that topic. Lastly, please make sure to give us 5 stars, give us thumbs up, and leave a couple comments about the podcast. We really appreciate it. And with that, we will talk to you next week.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.